truth. You know, I ran over my neighbor's mailbox.
Okay.
Going through a DUI. I'm still fighting it right now in court. I think it's gonna be all right though. But I'm still fighting the DUI in court. Got the ankle monitor on my leg still, and
hell yeah,
the judge was about to give me a year and a half in jail.
Wow.
And I was just like, lady, look. Well, I told my attorney, I was just like, I said, man, put me in jail ain't gonna do nothing but make me a worse alcoholic when I get out, and I'll probably come out addicted to something that I've never even done.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I spent 2 weeks in, like, when I violated my ankle monitor, like when Boo died, I was just like, rest in peace, Gangsta Boo.
Absolutely.
When Boo died, I just got shit faced. Like,
that was top of this year.
It was January 1st. She died on New Year's. I just got shit faced, man. It was just like for 2-3 days, and then like literally, like, I know I got this ankle monitor on, and now that I look back, it was very selfish of me.
Yeah.
Because I realized that what I was doing, I put myself in a position to have to leave my children and my wife.
Yeah.
And I was being very selfish by drinking, knowing that you know I had consequences with this ankle monitor on.
Yep.
Once the case is over, I'll say some more shit on the next time.
Yeah.
But I had 9 violations on this motherfucker, and you get a day in jail for each one. And I'm surprised it was only 9. We'll talk about that next time.
Gotcha.
But she gave me a day in jail for each violation, so it was 9 days in jail. Well, I was supposed to get out on Thursday, and that next day, I was supposed to get out on Thursday. They had my attorney was in a big federal case.
Okay.
So didn't get to the courtroom. So they're like, oh, sorry, Mr. Lanshaw, you got to go back out. So I went back, went back to jail in 201. You know, it's connected to the jail. You're right back in that bitch.
Yeah.
So the next day I go into court, and this woman forgets to sign off on my ankle monitor. The whole reason why I'm in
like to get it off.
She forgot to sign off that I'm keeping it for another 6 months.
Gotcha.
So when I got booked back in, or not booked back in, just went back in.
Yeah.
In my paperwork, it never showed that it was signed off on. So I didn't have a bond. So I wake up Saturday morning when I'm supposed to be out Friday night at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well maybe they're gonna hit me with the 2-3 a.m. release.
Yeah.
And fucking 2-3 a.m. came around. I nodded off. I wake up 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. I'm like, why the fuck am I still in jail?
Yeah,
man?
why am I still here for?
So I got my attorney, my wife on it, and they're like, yo, she never signed off on the ankle monitor. I'm like, motherfucker. So Sunday goes by. Dude. Sunday goes by, and I'm just heated at this point. And Monday comes, and it's like 6 a.m. They're passing out that slop for breakfast, and I'm just sitting there, and the sergeant comes over to the bars, and she's like, this woman had been a complete bitch for the last 2 weeks to everybody. Sergeant, jail, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Everybody in here's.
And your lawyer not showing up for
right. I'm just so I'm over here trying to just keep calm, because not only that, everybody knows who the fuck I am.
Of course.
So I'm in here not trying to do no stupid shit. I'm just like, you know what? It's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do about it. Let them figure it out. So the lady, the sergeant, had been a complete bitch for like the last 2 weeks. Comes up to the bars in the little pod. It's like 60 of us in there. And she, excuse me, Mr. Lanshaw? I'm like, why is this bitch being so nice?
Yeah.
I already knew what it was. My attorneys and everybody was already in the courtroom that morning before court ever started.
Like, why is he still in here?
Why is he still in here? And then a buddy of mine that I went to school with was in there, and his brother, he's like, you can sue for every hour you were stuck in here. I was like,
fuck yeah.
I was like, I did not know that. But I'm not fixing to play with them folks like that. I don't want that money.
Yeah, you don't want that problem.
I don't want that.
The longevity attached to that.
Oh God, we're talking.
They'd haunt you forever.
3-4 years worth of court. No, fuck that. I'm straight.
Yeah.
So she came to the bar and she was like, Mr. Lanshaw, could you come here for a minute? I'm like, yeah, what's up? She's like, could you raise your pants leg up? I said, oh, you want to see this? And I just splow, just like I showed her the ankle monitor. And her, fucking whole goddamn VCR on my fucking leg. And her eyes just got real big, and her mouth was wide open. She was like, and she just stormed off.
Damn it.
About 12 minutes later,
Shit was off.
she comes back to the bars and she goes, Mr. Lanshaw, please pack up your things and let's get you out of here.
You out of here. Wow.
And I was like, yeah, these motherfuckers know I got a lawsuit over here. It's like-
Yeah.
Right?
Get you out of here ASAP.
But like
We fucked up.
it was dope because the judge, I told her, I was like, just give me a chance to just go to rehab and fix something. I've been going 20 years. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready at this point. When they first slapped the ankle monitor on my leg, I was like, fuck you, bitch. You can't just force me to quit drinking.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But by the time all the year with this motherfucker on, done got my license taken, all this shit, I'm just like, all right, whatever the fuck happens. I can't.
Yeah.
And you just went straight to rehab then?
Well, no,
Keep that
because
over there.
He said, keep that over there.
Big Dog said, I am good.
Yeah. That's how it happens. Shout out to one for smoking on camera. It's never happened before. Sorry. Put you out there like that.
Welcome back.
Oh, man.
welcome
back.
I'm good now. I'm good.
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
she was like, I told her, I was like, look, I run a whole fucking company. I got shows I got to go cancel, hope they can reschedule. Can you give me at least 2-3 days? She's like, I'll give you 48 hours, get shit together. But you got to be in, some rehab here in Memphis. And I was like, I'm not going to no fucking rehab in Memphis.
Right.
Every rehab facility in Memphis is surrounded by the fucking projects and drug dealers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, they know it. Dope boys post up over there and sell shit over the wall. You know what I mean? They slang it into the fucking rehab.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go somewhere where they were real, they were serious, where they were professional about it. Like, even while I was there was like 2 guys that tried to sneak some shit in, and fucking Davidson County rolled up in that bitch fast, son. Got them bitches out of there.
Yeah.
And
But shout out Cumberland Heights. That's
Cumberland
yeah.
Heights is a very awesome place, man. They go by the science of it. I think that's why I understood it a lot, because I'm, believe it or not, pretty smart. I sat down. I went to every one of my classes. I didn't miss a single class. I took notes. I did everything the fuck they told me to do.
You dedicated yourself.
Well, yeah, I dedicated, and I went in with a very open mind.
Good, man.
I just went in with like, all right, if these motherfuckers say they got a 91%
success rate
of recovery, like, fuck it, I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
And by like week 2, I was just like, because I'd already been in jail for 2 weeks. I'd been detox.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that too.
I don't get up and drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole day's worth of shit. I got kids. I'm a night drinker. I'm an afternoon drinker. But once the bottle pops, it don't stop.
Yeah.
We drink to get drunk. I can't have a gentleman's drink. But by the time I got there, I was sober as shit. And even when I got out of jail for the 2 days I was home, it was actually funny when they actually let me out. It was 8:37, and court didn't even start till 9. So like they were getting me out of there before my attorney walked up in that bitch. Yeah. So as soon as they let me out, where you get out to use the phone to call somebody to pick you up, it was like 14 people in line. I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm downtown Memphis. I'm walking to Beale Street. So I walked straight to the Peabody and went. I'm talking about, I was hot. And it was so funny, as I got arrested in court. They put me in jail in court clothes. So I'm out there in jeans, Italian fucking dress shoes, buttoned down, hot. It's hot as shit. I'm sweating bullets. And I literally told the universe, I was like, man, I'm like 10 blocks from Beale Street, from the Peabody. I hope I run into somebody with a phone that recognizes me.
Yeah.
So I can call my wife.
Yeah.
So as soon as I hit the corner, Memphis Light Gas and Water dude, utility guys out there, he got an iPhone in his hand. He's like, what's up, Lil Wyte? I was like, can I see that phone right there?
I was going to say, dude, the chance of you making that, I mean, you couldn't leave my house and walk to the end of the street.
I got literally like 150 foot away from the door, and he was standing there like, yeah, of course, brother, call your wife. So I ended up walking to Lansky's, where I get them dope ass jackets and shit that I wear.
Okay.
Them sports jackets.
Absolutely.
The clother to the king inside the Peabody. They did all Elvis's wardrobe back in the day.
Oh, fun fact.
I walked in, and Hal, the owner, I've done spent so much money there, dude. I walked in, I'm like, Hal, look, dude.
Help.
I need help. I said, I need you, man. I need you. I said, look, I don't never ask for nothing.
Yeah.
He was like, Lil Wyte, you're good. What do you need, brother? He's an older Italian guy, like fucking cool motherfucker and shit. And I was like, man, I just need a fucking t-shirt, bro. I need to come out this button down.
Something.
He was like, pick whatever you want off the wall. Hell, I sell them for $40. It only cost me like $3-4 to make those. I was like, yeah, I know, I do merch too. So like Nicole comes pulling up and like, and I ain't never been so happy to see a Cadillac and my triple D's, and then so goddamn,
I bet
I picked that bitch up like, it was only 2 weeks, but I just don't do jail. Nobody should.